Hi, I'm Maya. I'm a mother and artist, and today I'm going to be talking about my artwork. Unfinished is a huge blanket of my daughter's clothes with different textures representing different emotions. And it went a little bit viral on the internet when I got excited and posted this. So, my intentions, I'm going to state them before we get into it, were that it was going to be cute and I was going to get a few comments and likes, and that would be it. You know, wouldn't go viral, would just be a little bit like, oh nice, lovely, and that's it. Did not go that way. Let me read some of the comments. These are my favorites. You've got a hidden talent, sis. Keep it hidden. Lovely. Your maternal experience is scary. Accurate. Just put your sewing machine back in the box, hun. I hand stitch this, and I wish I used a sewing machine. It would be so much easier. But the point is that I take my time, hand stitch it, and it's a way of putting these materials together that anyone can access. So any mother can do this. Mothers have to just kind of work with instinct, and work with what they know and make it work. So that's the idea. I'm gonna lie, that's beautiful. The creativity of these is insane. Have you ever watched Annabelle Asking for a Friend? Homeless people wouldn't even want that for a blanket. Do you sew the baby in it? Oh, I love that one. And then some people related to it. They're like, in my experience, you know, similar chaos. You know, don't know where it begins, where it ends. I like that one. And some people said it looked like a placenta leaving the body, and I was like, I didn't even think of that. Like, keeping it small might look like a placenta. I don't know if I go big if it'll still look like that. So that was interesting. You know, did you get inspired by laundry? I don't know, these were really good. There's a lot of Ed Gein comments. Like, this is one of many. And a lot of Gladys, Phoebe's Gladys. A lot of them. A lot. So hilarious. There's also this one about a woman redecorating the living room, but she used cardboard boxes and like, I don't know, I think she put plaster on top of it. I'm gonna insert an image here if I can find it. And this is my favorite one, and the one that ratioed my video by like double, and it hurts my soul. Like, in likes, it got double the likes that my video got. It hurts a little bit. It hurts a little. And they said, that's not a blanket, that's the monster from my nightmares. And then I replied saying, for real, looking like this biblical angel. I don't know if my reply carried that comment, but I think it is, because it's pretty... From an outside perspective, I can understand how that is definitely a bit terrifying, but from knowing what it means and doing it for so long, and like working with my daughter's clothes, having like an emotional connection and attachment to those items, I don't think I could ever think of it as creepy. But what came to mind thinking about this as well was the fact that mothers are creepy. Like, we like to collect things from our children. People collect teeth, hair, like first haircut, first teeth falling out, umbilical cord, first socks, first outfit. First socks and outfit, maybe not so creepy, but imagine like you open this box. It's like from You. What's it called? The show You on Netflix. Yeah, it's like opening that box when Joe does, full of like weird things, like teeth. It's weird. It is weird, and I feel like mothers are creepy. We do kind of like stalk our kids, keep the little memories, because we try and keep that like. We try and keep those memories. We try and like reminisce, and it's such a precious thing. It's such precious moments that you don't want to forget. But yeah, we're just creeps. What can I say? And you know, there were some people that understood, and mostly mothers. So someone said being a mother is complex, and I think you deliver emotions well. People just have got to look outside the box, and that's true. There's kind of, I think what it is people look at the video just as it is and then like comment straight away. And I think people don't think about contemporary art. I think what's happened with contemporary art is basically we used to paint realistic paintings, but now that we've got photography, a lot of people are going kind of away from that. And that's kind of what I'm doing. And it's becoming more of a thing you really have to brainstorm when you see this art. I struggle with it too, so when I see these comments, I completely relate. Because I'd be like, what is that? If I saw that at first. But I think within the art community, people know more as well that you don't just take art at face value, because if you do, you're gonna get the wrong message. One thing I forgot to mention, this was after I recorded the video, I forgot. I got this comment about, why don't I repurpose it, why am I wasting material? And I can unpick any part of that if I want. So I am thinking of making a patchwork blanket with it afterwards, if it doesn't make it further than my degree show. But I also don't see it as a waste if it's an artwork that educates or helps other mothers relate on this topic of constant domestic work and, going through good and bad experiences, and that is who you are, and that is part of your development as a person, as a mother, and, part of your growth. So yeah, all things aside, thank you for watching. I hope you like and subscribe, and, watch my other videos. Bye!